What's going on, Sith friends? Darth Kimchi here. I wanted to do a show on how to mod Enfys Nest. So I have been going against Padme squads over and over and over and failing over and over and over. Now, of course, I'm going against without C-3POs. With C-3PO, it's very hard. So I've been going against Shock T-led clones. I've been going against JKR squads. I'm trying to really test Enfys Nest because of all the YouTube videos out there. A lot of them don't show stats. You know, how good is that squad really? All these charts that are out there that what Enfys Nest can solo, a lot of that is not true anymore. You know, I've been doing all the testing. I have an R6 Enfys Nest. A lot of people will not R6 Enfys Nest, and it's very hard to do. So trust me, my editing skills are terrible. I don't have a PC, I'm using a tablet, so just trust me, I have like 15 to 20 minutes of Nest just failing over and over and over. So now I'm entering Hermit Yoda. We're going to go against his Padme squad, and we'll talk about how to mod after the show because I've been failing so many times. Let's do Padme. So this is a typical R5 Padme, 84,000 health, kind of where you're going to see Padme at 260, 265, running a slower Padme. Usually you actually see her pretty fast. Okay, let's go look at Jedi Knight Anakin. So as you see, these mods are like not tip top, and it's very difficult to do this battle. Health, protection, speed's terrible. Offense is nasty at 8,000. Okay, we're gonna look at R7 General Kenobi, running all tenacity. I never understood that with him. He's not very thick at all. Health, protection, okay, tenacity 165% basically, 64% armor. Okay, we're gonna look at Ahsoka. Good mods, 7,500 damage almost. So this is good to see this because you guys see the mods. You know, you're typically not going to see Grandmaster Yoda with Padme at all. So this is a 320 speed Grandmaster Yoda. That's nasty. Okay, that's one of the fastest Grandmaster Yodas I've seen in a while. Special damage doing only 8,000 with 30% critical chance. So let's hop into this battle. Okay. All right, and we'll talk about why Hermit Yoda is so amazing with Enfys Nest. So of course with Kira lead, it does not matter if she dies at all, you still get her lead ability. So the reason you want Hermit Yoda is for this right here, master training. Everyone should be getting Hermit Yoda. He's an amazing tune. You gotta save that get one to get him, but he is awesome. So Enfys Nest is going to gain extra 25% accuracy, defense, offense, potency, tenacity. She needs all of that. So go ahead and give it to Nest. So now that she has it, you'll want to basically auto for like the first 3 minutes of the battle. It doesn't matter if Kira dies. Okay, so we're going to auto. Probably going to lose Hermit Yoda as well. So this is something I really don't like to do because I have Jedi Knight Luke, and Hermit Yoda belongs with Jedi Knight Luke. So I would never attempt this in Grand Arena. My Hermit Yoda is elsewhere. This is just for the show, to do a modding show. Okay, so you'll see even with Hermit Yoda, if this fails, it is very, very hard to beat a Padme squad with just Enfys Nest and Kira lead, especially people who say that they are soloing a Padme squad. It's very hard to do. Now, maybe people who are coming up early and have a terribly modded Padme squad, yes. But tip top, and this is not even tip top either. We saw the mods. This is not a very good modded Padme squad at all. So we're waiting until like that 2-minute 45-second mark. Okay, so Jedi Master's training has definitely helped out of his Nest. All right, let's start slowing it down. Let's get it out of auto. So of course, you gotta go for Padme. You gotta get Padme out of there. Okay. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's see if we can. Of course, you don't want to do the middle one. This one cannot be evaded. I love that. So you guys want to go this one here. Okay, 46,000 damage. So still not stacking enough damage. Gotta keep going. Okay, come on. Alright, gotta take some turns. Alright, let's see if we can get a big hit here. Ah, not big enough. That's terrible. She's not hitting hard enough, and Enfys Nest has Jedi Master's training. Okay, let's keep going. Come on, let's take a turn. Let's take a turn. Come on, big hit. 65,000. Okay, so she's still not hitting hard enough. And it's hard to put a lot of offense on Enfys Nest just because she needs a lot of health as well, and you can't go away from tenacity mods. So this nest right now has like 200% tenacity, so that's why she's not being debuffed. But we gotta start dropping tunes. Okay, right there, come on. One, she healed up, so that's not gonna work. As you see here, this is a not very well modded Padme squad, and I'm still having issues with it. Okay, so I said, the days of it's not like the old school, like something happened. Okay, 224,000 damage. Wow, that was crazy. All right, let's see if this works. Wow, that's crazy. I've never seen Enfys Nest hit that hard. Wow, like I said, I would never use. Wow, okay, so she's getting, oh my gosh, 102,000 damage. Wow. Oh my god, 124,000 damage. I didn't think that was gonna work at all. All right, how much damage is this gonna do here? 109,000 damage. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. 116,000 counter. 120,000. Wow. I have to clap for myself. Wow, I've never used Hermit Yoda with Enfys Nest. All right, that was pretty amazing. So you see, I let my squad arena ranking drop down on purpose. A good buddy of mine, Padme, messaged me. It was like, hey man, why is your ranking so low? I was like, well, because I'm trying to do squad arena videos. This is how I practice for Grand Arena. So that was a not, I would say a C+, maybe low B modded Padme squad. Let's get out of there. All right, that was pretty fun. Wow, that was cool to see. I'd never seen that kind of damage. All right, let's just go take a look. Okay, so first off, pretty cool thing is that there is we all know, where's the event? It's right here, got 1 hour left. So I hope everyone is in here and they're getting their Enfys Nest shards. This is 40 shards you can get, and you get 100 crystals. I'll make sure I get that done. And now, of course, with the fleet that's going on right now, you get her in fleet battles. So I hope everyone is in here as well. You can get Enfys Nest shards. So I farmed her way back in the day. Fleet 5D hard. Where is it at? 5D. EFD. CD right here. Right here. Fleet 5D hard. This is where you got Enfys Nest. Right here. Nope. Where is it? Right here. Oh, sorry. Wrong spot. Okay, right here. Fleet 5D hard. So right now you can get 3 shards of her. I farmed her way back in the day. We only got 1 shard. All right, so it's a great time for everyone to be building Enfys Nest. All right, so let's go to Enfys Nest and start talking a little bit about it. Okay, where are my squads? All right, where's my op? Right there. So Enfys Nest. Okay, let's get him on the screen. Okay, we're gonna go get Hermit Yoda as well. Wow, that was pretty cool to see. Like I said, I've never used Hermit Yoda with Enfys Nest, so let's get him up there. All right, so right off the bat, first off, this is why I can't wait to go live with my shows to talk to the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. So I want to tell my story first with Nest. Like I said, I got her when it was only 1 shard, you know, back in the day when stun guns were so hard to come by. Chirotechs are now the stun gun. You know, it was so hard to get stun guns. Now I have like 500 of them. So it was so many stun guns that she needed that I almost gave up on her like 2 times. But she is an amazing tune. So I definitely think everyone should definitely achieve Nest. Now I want to know everyone's story down in the comments section. You know, how did you achieve Nest? Do you have a story for that? So first, let's talk about what works with Enfys Nest. So Enfys Nest is great for people who are coming up through the levels. Like I said, once you get the Fleet 5D hard, you can get double shards now. with the event that just happened, you should have a lot more shards of her. So you'll use her for hot trash on defense. I'm talking about like Old Republic, Ewoks, bounty hunters without Dengar. There's a lot of stuff she beats. I want everyone to comment below what you're beating with her. Everyone puts hot trash on defense. Everyone. I do, you do, everyone does. So she's great for that. She doesn't require any path to go down, any tunes to unlock, just Enfys Nest Fleet 5D hard. So what she beats is what I want to everyone put in the comment section. Like I said, Old Republic, Phoenix, not a problem. Very weak Padme squads. Now I'm not gonna say it's impossible. I have used her solo against a Padme squad without C-3PO, and the Padme squad was terrible. You know, they were building the team. You know, they weren't full relic. Yes, you can do that with an R3, R4 nest. You know, if they're not all relic, yes, you can do that. But nasty Padme squads, full relic JKR squads, full relic Shock T squads, don't let anyone tell you that Nest can solo. That's not going to happen. Even with Kira lead, you will not be able to duo. Not, trust me. I've done all the testing for you. I've been doing that for the past 3 days with Enfys Nest. It can't be done. I don't want to put out a 20-minute video of her failing over and over and over. Trust me, I've done it. So I entered Hermit Yoda. So that was awesome to see. I've never done that with Hermit Yoda. I will probably start doing that now. You saw the counter damage, 100,000 damage. Like the last minute, like the counters were just nasty with Nest. So that's amazing. So let's talk about, first off, Kira lead. Now, if you guys don't know, chicken bone, you know, as long as you can get the lead ability maxed out, that's all you need Kira for. She does her job. So right there, she's basically, because she's going to give Enfys Nest 20% critical chance. You know, Nest builds critical chance. Everything is a critical hit. You saw 100,000, 120. That was so awesome to see. All right, and of course, she's going to give Enfys Nest 10% office, max of 3 stacks, so 30% offense. She needs that. Definitely needs Kira lead. Don't try this without Enfys Nest. Okay, now Enfys Nest. Actually, we'll go look at Hermit Yoda. So Hermit Yoda, I definitely talk about it. He is an amazing tune, he's a must-have tune. I mean, he leads you to Jedi Knight Luke, which is another amazing tune that everyone should have. So let's talk a little bit about Hermit Yoda. Now, of course, at 5 stars, he's viable. You know, when he gets evasion, he can't be hit. But basically, you're just needing him for speed. You know, you're trying to get him super fast. You know, have him at 315 speed. You're trying to get him to apply Jedi Master's training. So that's what makes Nest so nasty. So because of the extra accuracy, defense, offense, potencies, tenacity, it's what supercharges Enfys Nest. All right, so the woman of the hour, let's talk about Enfys Nest. All right, like I said, guys, I wish I was live, so when I do these videos, I can talk to the community and get people's advice, because I'm always skipping things. Like my great buddy Excellence, he'll be in the comment section. It's something I'll skip. But anyways, so Enfys Nest, like I said, is amazing. So first off, let's talk about the relic level. All right, so like I said, this is an R6 Enfys Nest. A lot of people are not going to want an R6 Enfys Nest. I definitely think she's worth it. Now, of course, in Crancor, like my buddy Excellent says, you know, Enfys Nest just sits there in my roster. I'm not using her for Crancor. It doesn't work. Those materials are hard to get when you do the relics right here. I said do. Because these materials, the carbonite circuit board, this third piece right here is giving me a big problem. I'm trying to find a way to farm that mod. Not that mod, but that piece right there. So I need the physical damage. So R6 to me is great. Would I R8 her? Probably, but R6 I think is where she needs to be to go against the tough teams. You could do R3, R4. It also comes down to your mods. So we'll talk a little bit about them. So first off, we'll go to the square. We'll talk about general tenacity mods, of course. So when you're shopping for specialty mods like this, you know, that are not speed, everyone's farming speed. You know, if you're farming for a tenacity mod, the first thing, of course, it should have in the secondary is tenacity percentage. If it does not, sell it. Don't even work on it. That's just a waste, because you're going to replace that mod, because you technically need like 100% more tenacity than anyone who's going to flick a debuff on you to even, you know, resist, which I think is ridiculous. So I try to shoot for 110% more tenacity. So like I said, if it doesn't have tenacity in the secondary, you got to get rid of it. All right, so look, Enfys Nest. So it's got the tenacity, amazing. So we're looking for survivability. We're looking for health percentage, gets a lot of protection up. It's got protection, it's got health percentage. Very nice, great mod for Enfys Nest. It does not have speed. Speed is not really a problem for Enfys Nest. Now, of course, you always want to have some kind of speed, or should just sit there and only counter. You want to kind of take your turns as well. So, but that's not really something you're focused on right off the bat. Next here in this diamond, so max it out. You might as well. I mean, she's going to be thick. She's going to absorb a lot of hits. Defense also makes protection up last longer, kind of makes it thicker. So look at the secondary. It's got tenacity. Crit chance, great, but she's gonna stack enough critical chance where everything's gonna be a critical hit. You saw it. It was nasty. All right, speed 9, 9, and then flat defense. Here in the circle, I'm looking for health percentage. In the secondary, same thing. It's got the tenacity percentage. It doesn't have speed, okay, not a problem, but it has offense percentage. So like right here, I forgot to mention in the diamond, you typically want to have offense percentage here. So Nest does need to stack offense as much as she can possibly get. So here, if you can get offense percentage and tenacity percentage, that would be great over like speed. Here, same thing, you see it, offense percentage, tenacity. Here, it's got to be a tenacity primary, has to be. I see a lot of people with not a tenacity primary, and it has to be. And then in secondary, crit chance, but I wish it had offense percentage. It doesn't, but it does have health percentage. So of course, it's probably why I haven't worked on it anymore. I'm looking for something better. Here on the triangle, I have maxed out offense. So if you had I do have a critical damage mod as well. You just see it right here. No, this is health. I actually have a health, so I could think I gave the offense to somebody else because she needs so much damage. I have offense percentage here. If you can get a critical damage primary with offense percentage at least 5-6%, I would sacrifice 2 or 3% offense for 42% critical damage. But try to get health percentage, speed, and then of course tenacity. You see that 7% here. Health percentage, I have speed, of course it's terrible, it's only 8, but it's got tenacity, almost 7%. Okay, and I also have a second mod here for critical avoidance. 2 different ways that I kind of mod her. So critical avoidance, I lose a lot of health, I lose protection, speed, I actually gain a little bit of tenacity, I lose crit chance, but she gets enough from her kit. I gained some armor, but I gave 35% critical avoidance. So depending on how I feel, I kind of mix her mods up a little bit. All right, let's get back out of that. So tenacity, let's revert. So that's kind of like where she has to be at. 172%. That's, people think that's too high. No, it is not. She still gets debuffed. So I do lots of videos out there. I just did a video where I was able to use bounty hunters to take out a BAM squad with Enfys Nest. It was nasty, but I was able to stun Enfys Nest. If you're putting your Enfys Nest on defense, she should never be stunned. Same thing with offense, never. I truly believe that tenacity for Enfys Nest cannot be less than 170%. Just take into account, most people who have someone who you want to inflict a debuff easily has over 80%. That's not usually too hard to do. Like my Vader has 106% tenacity. So take into account for, like, we'll go back out of here, why she has to have so much tenacity. It is not hard to get tunes at very high very high potency. All right, where's something you probably wouldn't even expect? Where's my Ewoks? All right, so this is another team that Nest can solo. She can solo some stuff. Like I can solo Old Republic, I can solo Phoenix, I can solo Ewoks, Rogue One is not a problem. You can solo like weak Padme squad. Like I said, there's only like 1 or 2 that are relic. Usually, usually it's Padme and Anakin. If it's like weak Shock T clones, if you catch them slipping. So the reason why her tenacity has to be so high, look log ray. So I've built my Ewoks on defense. They get holds. I've seen Emphasis Nest fail against my Ewoks because of log ray. So it's very hard, of course, to get their speed where it needs, but I have the Omicron, so 236 to get a lot of turn meter. But look at the potency, 161%. I land days on Emphasis Nest. So my log ray has 161% potency. You know, a lot of people have very high potency. So that's why I still say 170% here is 172% is still not enough for Emphasis Nest. So that's why I've also used, let's go find someone else. People, I want to know if you guys use this. You let me know if you guys use this. Or I love the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. If anyone's else using a different lead with Emphasis Nest, please let me know in that comment section right here. Luke Farm Boy lead. I have used Luke Farm Boy lead to take out like weak Night Sister teams. You know, I didn't think it was possible, but it worked. Because right here, our allies gain 50% tenacity. Whenever an ally resists a detrimental effect, they gain advantage for 2 turns. So that basically puts my nest over 200%. Can't be debuffed. Very nice. So that's also another great lead that people can use that they don't think about as Luke Farm Boy lead. You know, I've used that several times as a duo. So I hope these kind of videos are super helpful. I hope I haven't missed anything. Let me look at my notes real quick. Okay, so on the mods, so what you kind of want to look for is, like I said, we talked about a tenacity percentage, you know, health percentage, survivability. I think I kind of talked about the mods. On the arrow, there's kind of different ways you can run an arrow with Emphasis Nest. So depending on, you know, where your relic levels are at, depending on your mod quality, you know, you could do offense percentage primary. You can do critical avoidance primary, health primary. But you gotta make sure you have tenacity in the secondary with lots of survivability. All right, that's kind of where my nest is at. 72,000 health, protection 45,000. Speed 205 hasn't bothered my nest too much at all. Tenacity 172% and damage roughly about 6,500. All right, if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely blast that like button. You guys keep on sithing. Until next time, DK signing out.